Hi there, my name is Bernia. So, could you have ever been stranded with a car issue on a roadside, but without knowledge on a given area? All you have to, all you do is asking around, hello, do you know of any mechanic? And sometimes they repair and the car does not even move until you have to find something that pushes you to the familiar place and you call for your familiar mechanic that would help you. Yeah, it happens. It has happened to me and it can happen to you and almost every people. Even if the car isn't yours, trust me, it always frustrates when you're in a car and all of a sudden you stop and you can't find viable help because the car has broken down. So what if I told you we have a solution for that? Yes, exactly. We have a solution for that. And we are Motofix, your car's best friend. This is a platform developed to solve this issue. And this is one of the problems that we are solving, basing on from over-verified on overcharging or counterfeit parts to zero accountability. We are helping 2.3 million plus vehicle drivers in Uganda. 85% of these drivers who own very old cars or fairly old cars to get closer to or to spot a nearby mechanic. We are a trusted platform connecting drivers to verified and accountable mechanics. From verification to tracking, accountability to resolution in short form. At the end of this all, our mechanics build their reputation and grow their businesses, whereas our drivers hop on their vehicles safely after being repaired at very low cost and trustworthy repairs, accountability, and accountable mechanics. These are some of the technologies and architectures we have used, from our AI model that binarily classifies and makes a perfect match to prediction and repairs, built on Python, scikit-learn, and Streamlit for model prototype deployment, GCP cloud hosting, and MTN for smooth payment and digital payments, to deployment of our model on the render pipeline, and which is also live on Motofix.org, and training our data set through which we got from Cargo, and that drives us back to our business model, where the money comes in from different revenue streams, transaction commission 10% per transaction, and mechanical subscriptions, B2B enterprises, and API fleet and logistics subscription, revenue, future revenue parts of market from insurance companies and referrals, and whereby we hope to scale far from Uganda to East Africa. And also we could get some revenue off the drivers pay per job for verified mechanics, and also mechanic premium access for steady customer float for the growth of their businesses, corporate fleets, and ride hailing, which brings us to a year 3 growth revenue. From the first year, we get $13K, and to the second year, $20K, and lastly, for a steady growth, approximated from the to the third year, $13,000, and which in the future plans and what we could inquire or request out there, ranging from the seed funding of $20,000 to launch the platform. And it has been broken down below, as you can see, how it is going to be spent to help this startup move forward and achieve this goal, to help Ugandan drivers, and also maybe a mentorship or incubation partners and early adopters to help scale this solution to the public, which is one of the phases that has already been accomplished. Kampala launch of 500 mechanics onboarded in Kampala city, and we hope to get the extension on nationwide coverage from Kampala and outside Kampala, and which of course brings the growth, which we feel like it is viable across East Africa growth, and that is Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, grows to a target of $80 million market. So some of the prototype of our product is this. You can view it to see how it works, and thank you. Let me know of any questions you have for us. Thank you for listening.